Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is 𝐓𝐄𝐀𝐍 Education Wala. In today's digital world, people are not only searching for information, they are also searching for people they can trust, learn from, and connect with. That is where personal branding becomes incredibly important. Today, I am going to have an insightful conversation with ChatGPT about how to build a strong personal brand online. We will explore how to present yourself online, build credibility, create valuable content, connect with an audience, and develop a personal brand that genuinely represents who you are. So let's discover how you can turn your knowledge, personality, and experience into a powerful online presence. Welcome, ChatGPT. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am really excited to have this conversation with you.
Thank you, 𝐓𝐄𝐀𝐀𝐍. It's truly a pleasure to be here. I'm looking forward to exploring practical ways to build a strong personal brand online.
So, without any further delay, let's begin our conversation. Let's move to
Gla-
question number one and explore how
Go.
to build a strong personal brand online. What exactly is a personal brand and why does it matter online?
Personal brand is basically the impression people form about you based on what you consistently share, like your ideas, expertise, values, and communication style. It matters online because people look for voices they can trust, not just information. A clear personal brand helps you stand out, opens doors, and makes it easier for others to understand who you are and what you offer.
That's a very clear starting point. You have explained the foundation beautifully. Let's build on that and move to our second question. What should someone identify before starting to build a personal brand?
They should first get clear on three things: what they know or are good at, what they genuinely care about or enjoy talking about, and who they want to help. When those align, your content feels more focused and authentic.
Excellent. Knowing yourself and knowing your audience clearly makes a huge difference. Now let's take the conversation one step further. How can someone choose the right niche for their personal brand?
Choose the overlap between three circles: what you're knowledgeable about, what you enjoy doing or discussing, and what people actually need or search for. Where those meet is usually your best niche. Starts focused, then narrows as you learn more about your audience and strengthen your voice.
Very practical advice. I especially like the idea of following your niche to develop naturally. Let's move on to another important question. How important is authenticity when building a personal brand online?
It's critical. People can sense when someone is forcing a persona, but they trust genuine communication. Authenticity doesn't mean sharing everything personal, it means being honest about what you know, think, and what you stand for. That honesty builds trust, and trust is the core of a strong personal brand.
Excellent. Now let's explore the role of consistency. Why is consistency so important for personal branding?
Consistency keeps your message familiar. When you show up regularly with clear themes and a steady voice, people remember you. It doesn't need to be daily, but it does need to be reliable so trust can actually build over time.
Absolutely. Consistency is clearly more important than simply being active for a short period. Let's continue with our next question. What kind of content should someone create to strengthen their personal brand?
Mix content that educates with content that shares your perspective or experience. Think practical tips, short lessons, mini stories, and honest reflections. Aim for usefulness first, polish second. When people repeatedly get something helpful from you, that's what steadily builds your brand.
That's a powerful approach. Content should create value, not simply fill a posting schedule. Let's move into the next question. How can storytelling make a personal brand more memorable?
Stories turn abstract ideas into something people can feel. When you share real challenges, small wins, or lessons learned, people remember the human behind the message, not just the information. Stories make your ideas stick and give people a reason to care about them.
Very well
So, your
said.
personal brand, hmm,
Very well said.
thank you.
Facts can inform people, but stories often make those facts memorable. Let's move ahead. How important is having a clear profile and professional online presence?
Extremely important because your profile is often your first impression. A clean photo, a crisp bio, and clear links tell people quickly who you are and what you offer. It reduces confusion and builds trust even before you have a conversation. It's
Excellent
like a
point.
digital handshake.
Carry on.
To strengthen your online presence, keep your branding consistent across platforms, make your messaging easy to understand, and share content that shows both your knowledge and your personality. When all of those align, people immediately sense clarity, and that's what makes them more willing to listen, engage, and eventually trust you.
Outstanding. Your online profile should introduce you before you even have a conversation with someone. Now let's discuss platforms. Should someone try to build a personal brand on every social media platform?
No, it's better to focus on one or two platforms where your audience already spends time and where your content style feels natural. Spreading yourself everywhere can dilute your energy and weaken your message. Start focused, build consistency, and expand only when you can manage it comfortably.
That makes perfect sense. Focus first, expand later. Let's move to our next question. How can someone build credibility through their online content?
Share accurate information, explain things clearly, use real examples, and be honest about what you're still learning. Consistency and truthfulness build credibility faster than any design trick. And let your audience see your process, not just polished results. That transparency makes you relatable and trustworthy.
That's an excellent reminder. Credibility is demonstrated through value and honesty. Let's continue with question number 11. How can personal experiences become valuable content?
Turn experiences into lessons. Share what happened, what you learned, and what someone else can do with that insight. A mistake can become a guide. A win can inspire action. When framed with honesty and purpose, your everyday experiences become relatable content people remember.
Thank you so much, ChatGPT, for giving me your valuable time and sharing such practical and insightful ideas with us today. Through this conversation, we learned that building a strong personal brand online is not about pretending to be someone else. It is about
Right.
discovering your strengths, sharing your knowledge, understanding your audience, and consistency, providing value. If you want to build a meaningful presence online, start small, stay authentic, keep learning, and most importantly, be consistent. And to everyone watching, I hope this interview gave you useful ideas that you can apply to your own online journey. Thank you so much for watching and supporting us. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep building your unique identity. Take care, stay connected, and goodbye.
Goodbye, Aurangzeb. Thank you for such a thoughtful conversation. And to everyone watching, remember, your personal brand is shaped by what you consistently do and share. Start with value, stay authentic, and give yourself time to grow. Thank you for watching. Take care, keep learning, and keep building a brand that truly represents you.
Goodbye.